That's what you want to do in the home opener, get in a fight.
I think they'll fall in love with him pretty quickly when they see the style of play he has.
Here comes Dmitry Kulikov. Kulikov around Geeky, throws in front, deflected behind the net. Beautiful play back to the point, through a screen. Get it in! And the Panthers strike first. Sam Bennett. Public enemy number 1 in Boston last postseason. Has scored the first goal of the season for the Florida Panthers. Panthers with another good shift. Lundell cycles to Losterinen. Fires it to the right point. Shot. Korpisalo score! Losterinen makes it 2-0 Panthers. Zacha has it. Back to McAvoy. He's looking for the one-timer to Pastrnak on the other side of the ice. But the Panthers have it, and they go. Here comes Reinhart. He's dangerous short-handed. Reinhart, what a move! What a goal! Power play winding down. Heath has it back. Nice little dish in the slot. Backhand. Frederick. Nice kick save by Bobrovsky. Panthers have numbers if they hurry. Greer. Bennett. Kulikov. Greer. Shot. Never got there. Rebound. Score! Sam Bennett. Second of the night. And the Panthers are blowing it open. 4-1. Balinskis, nice pass up. Here they come again. Boquist looking. Boquist for Brian. Score! Sent it across to Jonah Gadjevich. And Gadjevich, just as the Bruins seem to get back in this game and control the tempo, it's the Panthers who strike right back. Bruins send it back in. Panthers have 14 back-to-backs this year, so we asked Maurice about managing his games played as he gets older. Shouldn't be a problem this year. Rodriguez, score!
Forsling, now it's Ekblad. Little head fake. Finds Carter Verhaeghe along the board. Bennett gets after it. Forsling with a chance. Score! Blasted home! And the Cats are on the board. It's a one-goal game.
So many big goals and comebacks for the Florida Panthers over the last number of years, including the playoffs, has been off the stick.
Boquist, Samoskevich, and Greer now on the ice together.
That's what you're going to get with this Buffalo Sabres hockey club. Lindy Ruff talked about it.
Here's Greer with a chance. He gives to Schmidt. He scores! Nate Schmidt with his first goal as a Panther. Set up by A.J. Greer. Lays it out for Reinhart, who gives to Boquist. Verhaeghe jumps up. Shot deflected. Bounces out in front of the Buffalo net. Boquist holds in. Rodriguez for Adam Boquist straight on. His shot saved by Levi. Rodriguez to the rebound. He's got an open Reinhart. He'll fire, score! Deflected in, perhaps by Bennett. Reinhart got it to the net, and the Panthers get a big one to cut the lead to 2.
No, the intelligence of Sam Reinhart.
Well, terrific to see. Kevin Rodriguez, also a BU guy. Panthers got a couple of Boston College guys dressed for this game, including Patrick Giles. Chance here in front, Lundell. That puck came free, and he scores! Anton Lundell never gave up on it. And he puts it home to tie the game.
You go back to last Tuesday's game where the Panthers with the pressure and the Bruins just giving the puck away. And this is what leads to this goal right here. But Anton Lundell, he's in the right spot at the right time.
Panthers' first power play was shortened. They took a penalty during it. So power play number 2 is on. And it's Reinhart with a chance. He scores! Sam Reinhart on the power play, and the Panthers have the lead.
It all starts with face-offs. Teams will tell you their success on the power play depends on winning the draw and getting that possession.
Poitras turned back by Reinhart. Reinhart the steal. Reinhart's coming 2-on-1 with Boquist. Reinhart short-handed. Couldn't get the shot away. Now he shoots and he scores! Sam Reinhart, third of the season. All of them against Boston. And another shorty for him. Panthers sign him undrafted out of Boston College. Here comes Lundell on a loose puck. Off the wing. Lundell shoots. He scores! Anton Lundell 4-2 Panthers.
Well, the Panthers, they catch the Bruins snoozing right here, and nobody had an eyeball over on the right side. Anton Lundell. Now, he's a left-handed shot.
Lundell hounding Provorov. Laid up the boards, Johnson. Nate Schmidt battling hard for the puck. Reinhart's out in front to feed the shot. They score! Anton Lundell. He and Reinhart remain hot, and the Panthers have tied it. Mikkola fires, blocked away in front. Losterinen after it. Went between the legs for the pass. Lundell knocked it away from Sillinger. Lundell picks it up. Big shift for the Panthers after the goal. Kulikov gets it to the net. Score! And the Panthers respond. Tie game. What a shift by Florida.
When in doubt, just throw a knuckleball towards the goal. That's exactly what Kulikov did.
He rides Christensen to the end wall. Verhaeghe emerges with the puck. Double team. Now Bennett rolls it around. Sam Reinhart. Ooh, it's through Verhaeghe, but Bennett has it in front, and they score! Look who it is! Sam Reinhart does it again with less than a second left in the period for the lead.
You knew that the down under 20 seconds, the puck's in, you got 3-star.
Mikkola pressured again. This time he'll just hammer it out to center. It's Reinhart, lead feed. Losterinen is in to the net, and he scores! What a goal! And the Panthers get the insurance. It's 4-2. Yeah, Bluger himself clearly wasn't sure. He didn't put the stick up. So no penalty on Nate Schmidt. Goal scored by Bluger, his second of the season. And Vancouver gets the lead. Panthers trying to respond. Samoskevich put it in front. Score! They do respond. It's Jesper Boquist with his first as a Panther. And Mackie Samoskevich will get his first NHL point. Here's Verhaeghe in front. Reinhart couldn't jam it on goal. Soucy with the block. And that's where they like to find Reinhart, right in that slot on the power play. Verhaeghe taken down, and now they score! It's Anton Lundell! Power play goal to tie it, and Lundell is red hot. Aaron Ekblad up on the wing. It's Lundell. Puts it out in front. Losterinen couldn't get a stick on it. Then Reinhart scores! Sam Reinhart hammers it home. His 5th of the season, and we're tied.
Good play by Hurdle there, just getting the inside of the ice and sending it 200 feet.
Lundell for Verhaeghe. Out in front, score! Sam Bennett on the power play from Verhaeghe. Wow. Reinhart wins the draw. Ekblad quickly to the net. Glove save. Rebound in front. They score! It's at 2! Now it's Theodore shooting, deflected, puck won't go. Gustav Forsling closing it on 20 to go. Bennett and Reinhart with him. Reinhart walks in, setting it up for the game winner. Let's go home, baby! Get on the Gus bus. Forsling wins it.
What an overtime that was.
Middleton controls, desperate to clear, gets it off the glass and out. Nate Schmidt pounded back there, but feeds it ahead to Tkachuk. Lays it ahead for Verhaeghe moving in. Verhaeghe for Bennett, score! They're on the board! It's a 2-goal game. Lafreniere, they go up against the Lundell line, and Lundell knocks it free. Reinhart trying to catch up to it down the boards. Losterinen pokes it to Reinhart. Man in front, the shot, they score! Reinhart set it up, and Anton Lundell, 44 seconds into the game at the Garden.
Panthers forced the Rangers into their mistake as they poked that puck in behind.
And Lundell broke the tie in the third. Panthers won that game 3-2 and then clinched it in game 6. Verhaeghe, another chance, he scores! There it is! Just a matter of time, Carter Verhaeghe on the score sheet. It's 2-0 Florida.
You know he was going to break out sooner or later, and that was a second chance on this shift.
Rodriguez gets it out, and then Patty Giles carries in so they can get that change. Fresh legs, Tkachuk off the bench. Plays it back to Kulikov. Sets up Mikkola. Shot scored! Deflected in! Bennett was out in front! The Panthers cash it! And they're back up by a pair.
You take a look back at all these chances that the Panthers have had, and how do they score? Just one of those excuse me shots from the left point.
Mayfield pressured by Losterani, but he gets it through to Pajot. Cholowski's shot blocked by Lundell. Bouncing around in the slot. Islanders on it again. Nate Schmidt after the loose puck. Gets there. Gets the clear. Lundell feathers it ahead. Reinhart's in. All alone, and he scores! Sam Reinhart gets one back, his 6th of the season. The Panthers are on the board. Feed was just behind Mikkola, but he plays it in deep. Oh, and then Tkachuk goes down. Got tied up with the goalie stick. Tkachuk gives Varlamov a shot. He's without a stick. Put out in front. Oh, it's right at the net, and they score! Tkachuk, ka-ching! Matthew Tkachuk! And the Panthers are within a goal. Tkachuk just would be denied. Looked like the Islanders early on might run away and high, but the Panthers have had the push. Here's Samoskevich, who came close last time. All the way into the wraparound. There it is! Mackey's got the first of his NHL career! And he's tied the game at 3.
We've talked almost every game since the start of the season. This young 21-year-old, he's got the speed, the confidence. When he gets that puck on his stick, yeah, it's not easy to do. You give up 3 goals in first 12 minutes of the first period, and it is tough mentally.
Matthew Tkachuk with a shot, scored, deflected in. Bennett was out in front, and the comeback Cats have the lead. That's 4 in a row for Florida.
Sam Bennett, don't touch him. You'll catch on fire.
Now Lundell has a look. He'll shoot. That's blocked by Mayfield. Lundell gets it right back. And over to Tkachuk. Boquist up at the line. Tkachuk moves in and fires, and they score! Power play goal! And the Panthers have 5 in a row. Wow!
And Tkachuk's got a huge pair here tonight.
That's the D pair. Islanders win the draw. Pajot back for Barzell. He shoots. That goes high. Reinhart trying to get to it. Dobson steps up and keeps it moving. Now it's Forsling towards the empty net. Bingo! Gustav Forsling from his own goal line. And the Panthers with 6 consecutive goals. Mikkola wraps it around. Close to Arena. Rink wide. He's got Lundell. Boquist is in front. Boquist scores! And the Panthers have the lead. Boquist, Lundell, and Losterinen. Welcome to a new line.
Oh, that's a toe tingler and a yard sprinkler right there. And this one started way back in the Panthers zone. Good breakout.
Aggressive to Tkachuk, and it's knocked away. You know, Balinskis has some offense last 2 years, the Czech League and the AHL, and then with the Panthers, he's put up some numbers. Played over 100 games, 14 goals, and that's in. They score. Oh, man. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Panthers.
And I said in the open, even though the Panthers won 6 out of 7, Alexander Barkov brings them a whole new dimension.
Bennett picks up the puck and runs into the Sabre zone, handing it over to Matthew Tkachuk with a chance. Lukin to save, and then Verhaeghe scores. Second of the year for Verhaeghe, and the Panthers are back on top.
How many times have we seen this line? Bennett carrying the puck, gives it to Tkachuk.
Schmidt nicely holds it in the zone. Sam Bennett back for Schmidt. Bennett again. Fires and scores! Sam Bennett! Oh, what a run he's on! That's a 5-game goal streak, and the Panthers get the insurance.
Shoot the puck. And Bennett has got the hot stick right now.
He's got 8 now, and we're not even out of October. Barkov walks in with room. He scores! Sasha's back. It's a 5-2 Panther lead.
Barky Bark and the Funky Bunch. Alexander Barkov, if you give him that much time and space, and that's what the Sabres did, they backed right in. And for these Finns, native Finns, to put on a show here for these next two games.
Barkov moving in. No, he'd love to get on the score sheet, and so would the crowd. He got a roaring ovation when introduced. Ekblad shot. He scores! He does! 28 seconds in, the Panthers have the lead. And there's a lot of red rocking and rolling in the building right now.
Oh, for the love of Ekblad. Good at getting that puck back, as he knows that Ekblad is going to be inside that blue line, and that's on his side, and that's not a cross-ice pass when you're in the offensive zone.
Oh, a turnover at the blue line. Here comes Rodriguez with Reinhart, and Barkov the trailer. Barkov's got it. He scores! Welcome home, Sasha Barkov. Oh, you couldn't write a better script for the Panther captain back in Finland. Bennett. That pass, Rodriguez all tangled up. Rodriguez stays with it with a good effort. Now Bennett, Lundell, back for Bennett. Here's Aaron Ekblad, sending it, and he scores on the power play. They cash it in. And the Panthers lead it 3-1 in the first.
That's 2 of the 3 goals that Aaron Ekblad from that right point has blasted that puck.
There defensively, it comes around the boards. Reinhart over to play it. They get it out, looking for a 2-on-1. Reinhart has Barkov. Reinhart moves in and shoots and scores! Another short-handed goal! It doesn't matter if it's America, Canada, or Finland. They can't control Sam Reinhart. Kulikov hard edge there against Steele. Knocked away from Mikkola by Maverick Bourque. Circles the net, it comes in front. Samoskevich stationed well. Here he comes with Greer. Mackey catches up to it and fires and scores! Mackey Samoskevich, second of his career. Oh, they're celebrating in Finland all the way back to Connecticut. It's a 5-2.
And prevents them from getting a shot on goal.
Mikkola with a big blast. He scores! They had the traffic out in front. Barkov and Rodriguez were at the net, and the Panthers have the lead.
And a round of reindeer sausage for everyone.
Gets to Balinskis at the top here. Doesn't waste any time. You can see Matthew just getting his blade on that.
Panthers have played a number of them.
Yeah, starting back in 2009.
Off the draw, Greer shoots and scores! A.J. Greer, his first as a Panther, gives him the lead.
Oh, we've talked throughout this road trip, going back to New York, the Islanders.
Hartley watched by Reinhart. Now it's Duchesne. Barkov with the block. Heiskanen resets, taken away. Sam Reinhart chips out to center. The net is empty. Reinhart shoots. Bingo! Sam Reinhart again. And they're up 4-2.
He does it all. And if he ain't stealing, you ain't dealing.
It was Forsberg that all of a sudden turned around. He's got the best defensive forward in the game right in his face. Now Barkov to Reinhart. Darting in. Reinhart pulls Wedgwood down and shoots, and he scores! Sam Reinhart! What a goal! And he leads the league with 11.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Schmidt trying to work it free. Verhaeghe in the battle, and Verhaeghe played it up ahead, but the blast from Marchessault goes wide. Donovan Marchessault, the one-time Panther. Here comes Tkachuk. Verhaeghe moving in. Tkachuk off the wing for Verhaeghe. Deflected it, and they score! Tkachuk ka-ching! And it's a 2-0 Panther lead. They're flying. They go for one more rush on the power play. Here comes Bennett. Speed through center. Put it to the wing. Lundell. Rodriguez in front. He shoots. He scores! Evan Rodriguez makes it 3-0. Lundell able to play it. Barkov tried to pass in the slot. Balinskis in front. And they score! Carter Verhaeghe fought through the traffic. And it's a 4-0 Panther lead.
If Verhaeghe didn't score this goal, the Panthers were going to draw another penalty. Again, the quick puck movement.
And now Marchessault behind the net. Shoved by Forsling. It comes up the boards. Tkachuk. Lead pass. Here's Verhaeghe with Barkov. Barkov moves in front. Verhaeghe. He has another one. 2 for Verhaeghe. What a finish. And the 5 will stay on. Greer deflects it into the zone. Now they start to roll power play unit. Only Kulikov was able to come on. Schmidt in front, the pass. Nosek scores! He's got his first as a Panther. Nikola knocked it out of the air on the centering feed. 5.5 gone by, second period. Rodriguez over the line. Stops, gets to the forehand, has Schmidt off the bench, score! Nate Schmidt with a rocket! And this game is even.
Oh, for the love of Bernie Perron.
Stays in play. And Rodriguez with the puck. Back it goes, Kulikov. Rodriguez again. Kulikov right in front, score! It's Cooley time! Now, we're going to get a dispute on this goal. The goaltender complaining to the official. And he's just got to flip it out to center. Kulikov there to block it. Played ahead to Tkachuk at the line. He gets things sorted out. The little flip. He's got Mikkola. Sweeps it ahead. Here's Bennett. Score! Verhaeghe with the great pass. And Bennett gives the Panthers the lead.
Panthers trying to corral the puck, and they do to get things set up. Balinskis toes the line. Wrist shot. Karam's wide. Controlled in the corner by Tkachuk. They work it back up top. Balinskis, another shot. Score! Was it tipped in front by Reinhart? Off the shot from Balinskis. It was Sam Reinhart. Gets the tally, and we're tied at 1.
Hamilton throws it out to the neutral zone. Loose puck there. Bennett dances away from Hall and gives to Tkachuk at the Devils line. Tkachuk fires across. Boquist trying to get in front, and he scores! Jesper Boquist against his former team ties it.
Oh, that one's going to be on the highlight reel. I've been more and more impressed by the overall play of the Devils.
Panthers take the face-off. It's Reinhart looking and shooting. He scores! Reinhart rifles it home, and we're tied, and he's got 13 on the season. Big collision there at the blue line, and Tomas Nosek flipped it ahead. Morrissey hit by Samoskevich. Good check. Panthers have a chance. Forsling in front, deflected, score! It's Mackie Samoskevich. He forced the turnover, and then Mackey finished it. Now Velarde gets over the Panther line. Sandberg, the big defenseman, was trying to drive to the net, but the Panthers blocked away the centering feed. It's Bennett out of his own zone, makes a move. Bennett with speed, stick handles in on the backhand. Save, rebound, score! Nate Schmidt against his former team.
The Panthers getting dirty and feeling squirrely, I tell you what.
Oh, what a job the Panthers are doing. Ekblad, wrist shot, right on, stop. Rodriguez trying to find the rebound. Barkov does save, rebound, score. It's Evan Rodriguez.
Wow, that trio.
Kyle Connor, pressure by Barkov and Forsling, and Barkov is away. One-on-one against Morrissey. Here comes Reinhart joining. Short-handed off the post and then score! Alexander Barkov! Kulikov with a slap shot. Hellebuck to save up high. Barkov scoops up the rebound. Leaves it for Reinhart. Back it goes Barkov. Here they go again. Barkov in front. Kulikov! Oh, yeah! These guys are cooking. They got a handful. Gadjevich again. He took the hit that time from Miller. Nosek throws the body in there. Around it goes to Schmidt. He's got Greer. He'll let it fly. Deflected score! A.J. Greer took the shot and pinballed out in front, and the Panthers are on the board.
So many times this year, that's the Panthers have trailed in a game, and they get that fourth line, the energy line out there.
Tkachuk able to play it around the boards. Molinskis again at the line. Barkov one more time. Tkachuk, Reinhart, there it is! Sam Reinhart on the power play, and the comeback Cats are within a goal.
You can see it coming. The Panthers kept the puck in the offensive zone, refusing to give up on those battles.
Barkov is an incredible 14 of 15 at the dot tonight, and he wins another one. Carter Verhaeghe carries down. Bennett in behind. Chuck along the boards. Takes the shot. Score! And the Panthers are again within a goal with 3:22 left. These guys just won't go away.
Oh, hang on to your hairnet, Ethel.
And the Blue Jackets are scoring some goals. They got 5 the other night in Boston, which was Jim Montgomery's last game. They got 7 tonight.
Go for the extra point. This one goes in on a soft wrister from the circle for Sam Reinhart, and Florida's on the board.
It's just got to go deep in the zone. Limit the turnover. Here's Lundell in behind the net now. Fights off the D. Lundell circles on Kelly. The feed Verhaeghe. There's the shot. Score! Oh! Carter Verhaeghe. Opening shift upstairs.
Oh, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And you'll see where this shot goes sailing over.
Oh, what a chance. The patience by Rodriguez.
What a giveaway by the Avalanche, setting up that goal.
Tkachuk for Rodriguez. Back for Mikkola. The wrist shot deflected. Score! It's Sasha Barkov. He bats it home.
What a complete shift by that Barkov line.
Tkachuk gets it free to Bennett. Now Ekblad up high. Here's Tkachuk. Off the wall. Looking. And anybody go to in front. Ekblad shot scored! Deflected in! And the Panthers get one back.
And I think it's the usual suspect right there.
Less than 2 minutes to go now. Molinskis will hold in. Samaskevich in front. Lundell scores. What a setup. Mackie Samaskevich to Lundell.
Yeah, through it all, you like to see Samaskevich, I mentioned a few minutes ago.
Yeah, Strome's had a great year for Washington at center. 28 points in the 20 games. And he's a plus 18. Panthers have a 3-on-2. Bennett feeds Mikkola. Mikkola fires and scores! A big one for the big man. Ekblad shoots again, deflected. Picked up by Verhaeghe, couldn't get it on net. Panthers control again. Ekblad, Barkov one-timer, score! Barkov rips it home.
That's the way to pass that turkey.
Played it up high to Mikkola. Here's Molinskis. Send it down low and keep it alive in the zone. Mikkola jumps up. Cut off by Ekman-Larsson. But Lostarina now there for the Panthers. Mackie Samaskevich trying to get out in front. Now Lostarina could got a shot away and they score! It's Mackie Samaskevich! A couple of quick ones for the Cats. Toronto's third power play of the game. Panthers held him shotless on the last one. Free puck along the boards. Look out, it's Barkov with Ekblad. Moving in, Ekblad to the net. Barkov driving, drops it off. Sam Reinhart, there it is! His fourth shorthanded goal of the season!
Not to give it away.
Bennett waits for him to do so. Ouch. Here's Carter Verhaeghe off the wall, shooting! He scores! Verhaeghe short side, and the Panthers have the 3-goal lead. But it is held in by the Leafs. Ekblad gets there. And now Gustav Forsling with a buck and a half to go. Off the glass to the neutral zone. Tkachuk, Verhaeghe, empty net. They'll give it to Bennett. Somebody put it in, and Sam Bennett does. And that's a 5 spot for the Panthers, who are going to get back on the winning side. They have Losterinen, able to hunt it down. They've got Boquist on the wing with Lundell in the middle. Lundell wearing the full face bubble after taking the puck in the face on Monday. Missed the last game. Boquist gloves it down. Backhander score! Jesper Boquist beats Martin on the first Panthers shot on goal. They'll try here, but Barkov bats it back the other way. Burns has it stolen away. Barkov sets up Reinhart, and yes, sir! Sam Reinhart with a no-doubter. 18th goal of the season.
Oh, wouldn't that just ruin your crab cakes?
Forsling, great stick, got it away from Carrier.
Keeping an eye on Bennett. Boy, he had some choice words for the trailing referee after he got dumped there.
Verhaeghe, great move to get in, and he scores! Carter Verhaeghe snaps it home. And the Panthers have a 3-1 lead. 3 goals on 5 shots. Centering feed, tipped away by Ekblad right in front, and Losterinen went down. Panthers get it to Kulikov.
I'm a little bit surprised, goalie. I'll be honest with you. It's a lot more open this third period.
Score! Look who it is again! A.J. Greer with a big goal in a third period. And the Panthers have the lead 4-3 with 15:02 to go. Last time out against the Maple Leafs. A good one here, and Lundell knocks it free. Ekblad springs Losterinen. 2-on-1 with Lundell. Head to Losterinen, walks in and shoots, save, rebound, score! Anton Lundell!
It's another shorty for the Panthers.
Knocked away by Bennett. Taken by Mikkola. Losterinen. Rodriguez up ahead. Sam Bennett. Bingo! And the Panthers have a half dozen today.
Second consecutive empty net goal for Sam Bennett. He scored the empty netter against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Katie thanks. Barkov wins the faceoff right back to Forsling. Gets it to the net. Save Martin. It's loose in front. Ekblad picks it up. Ekblad fires, score! Aaron Ekblad! Martin was down. The Hurricanes are complaining. Right now it's a Panther goal.
Aaron Ekblad, if he gets this, it'll be his first goal of the season.
Barkov and Drury on the faceoff. Comes to the boards. Reinhart trying to get free. Barkov in front, can jump, and they score! At the buzzer! It's good! Incredible play by the Panthers! They beat the buzzer!
And what a play by Matthew Tkachuk.
Shifting over the line, put it to the wing, knocked away by Gustav Forsling. The Panthers are putting on a defensive clinic again in the third period. Lundell all over Gostisbehere, and he gets the steal. Losterinen has Bennett in front. Score! Out of the box and into the net. Sam Bennett makes it 3-zip. Reinhart trying to get it back to Ekblad, taken away by Chatfield. Knocked off his stick. And Samoskevich gives to Tkachuk. On the wing, it's Sam Reinhart. Back for Tkachuk. In front, Barkov for the tap-in!
Another power play goal by the Florida Panthers.
Two goals, a little more than 3 minutes apart in the third. Here comes Greer. Boqvist with a chance on the backhand score! Adam Boqvist, his first goal as a Panther, and it's 5-0. Yesterday at 3 o'clock, the Panthers have taken it to him. Verhaeghe. Nate Schmidt looking to get into the act. Score! Deflected in! 6-0. Panthers have blown it open.
I think Evan Rodriguez, yeah.
Still stuck in the end boards. Kachuk's looking for the loose change. Played up the boards. Kulikov holds in, puts it in front. Barkov, Kachuk score! Kachuk, Kaching! Matthew Kachuk gets the Panthers on the board.
Great work by the Florida Panthers and led by Barkov along the boards. You've got to connect on those passes in the neutral zone.
Boqvist in after it. Over to Kachuk. Put out in front. Bennett in the slot. Score! They get one back. Sam Bennett. And it's a 2-goal game again.
And that's goals in 4 consecutive games for Sam Bennett.
Here's Jesper Boqvist. He's looking for brother Adam. Boqvist holds in. Kachuk comes in front. Backhand pass blocked away. Kachuk sets up Adam Boqvist. Score! And the Panthers are within a goal. Kachuk has 3 points. And Adam Boqvist has his second as a Panther. Ekblad will shoot. That's tipped well wide of the net. Loose puck, tipped ahead. Ekblad holds in. Takes a shot, score! It's in! Matthew Kachuk again! The Panthers have come all the way back, and this game is tied at 4. Well, all this action now in the Panther zone after the turnover. Lundell reaches for it. Rodriguez pushes it down the ice. Pressuring Forster all the way back. Rodriguez has it, shoot, score! What a goal and what an effort by Evan Rodriguez to give the Panthers the lead. To deny the shot chance. Now Kachuk on the ice with Boqvist and Bennett. Boqvist on the loose puck around to Kachuk. Matthew in behind the net. Mikkola, quick shot, score! Kachuk sets up another one. Nico Mikkola upstairs for a 2-0 lead. A judgment call away from a 3-0 game. It remains 2-0 Panthers. Rodriguez and Mikkola in the first. Reinhart in front, Barkov, oh, what a goal! That one counts, and it's 3-0 now. The dynamic duo hooks up.
Oh, that's just a peach, hon. What a passing play as the Panthers. They love to score on the rush.
Barkov on the reverse for Reinhart. Had to settle that puck down. Verhaeghe out in front of the net. Kachuk's got the puck. Looks, puts it in front. Save, rebound. Verhaeghe scores again! Carter Verhaeghe! They can't take this one away from him. And the Panthers now lead it 4-2. Bennett's on with him. Rodriguez wins it. Here's Forsling up at the line with a shot. Score! It got through! Gustav Forsling! It's 5-5 in Philly.
Oh, it's been a while since Gustav Forsling has scored a goal.
Verhaeghe has to go to the boards to play it. Back around for Kachuk. Settles it down for Barkov in behind. Kachuk again. Barkov. Ekblad in the slot. Fire save. Rebound. Verhaeghe stop. Another chance. And they score! Sam Reinhart. League leading. 19th of the year. 6-5 Florida. Goaltender to the bench again for Philadelphia. We're now 5-on-5. The net is empty. Here's Reinhart with 15. Lead pass. Matthew Kachuk moving in. Now he's got a 4-point night and the Panthers salted away.
Back-to-back 4-point nights for Matthew Kachuk. With the empty net goal, It's going to take some time and some patience, that's for sure.
Well, before the game in Tampa, they were going pretty well. I mean, they started the season 0-7-2, had a really nice run. So we'll see how they respond. Kachuk and Blackwood get into it at the net. And then Bennett shoots, save, rebound, Kachuk! Score! Kachuk, ka-ching! Unstoppable right now. Matthew Kachuk. Matthew Kachuk deflected it in.
Well, you can really feel the intensity has increased in this game.
And Kachuk's got it. Moving in front. Matthew Kachuk, backhander. Score! Kachuk, ka-ching! His second of the night. They cannot stop him right now. Races on for it, and it comes to Verhaeghe. Try to get it across. Kachuk, though, knocks it out of the air and puts it right on his tape. Sets up Verhaeghe. Here's Barkov. Score! It's 3-0 Alexander Barkov.
This play does not happen unless Kachuk, with the hand-eye coordination.
Here comes Gord. Moving to the net. Pushed back by Schmidt, and Schmidt with the takeaway. Panthers coming the other way. Reinhart to the line. Lead pass for Verhaeghe. Broken up. Reinhart picks it up. Barkov score! Reinhart sets up Barkov. All that talent they have. Boquist in Barkov's spot next to Reinhart on the penalty kill. And Boquist with a steal. Jesper Boquist shorthanded. Moving in on Skinner. He shoots. He scores! Oh, what a big one by Boquist to give the Panthers the lead.
And the best stat about this guy, Boquist, 5 goals. He's scored all 5 now in the first period.
Reinhart gets a touch. Here's Ekblad. Over to Verhaeghe. He'll fire. Skinner got a piece up high. Panthers hold in with 30 to go in the period. Here's Verhaeghe again. Shooting, deflected, score! Kachuk, ka-ching! It's Matthew Kachuk making it 2-1 Panthers. Lundell retrieves. Ekblad again. With a wrist shot, it got through. Skinner makes the save. Good pressure here by the Panthers, trying to get within one before the period ends. Forsling's wrister. Skinner the save, and then it's chipped in. They get one back. It's a 4-3 game.
I think Reinhart is the one that batted that one in after the original save by Skinner. What a huge goal here late in the second period.
Now the Oilers take away. Skinner's to center, hit by Kulikov. Oh, and then a big hit by Gadjevich.
And they go after him.
Yeah, action between the benches. Play continues. Losterine in the feed. Here's Lundell. In front, Mikkola score! It's Mikko Mikkola to tie the game at 4. Edmonton the other way. It's McDavid cutting in. Hangs onto the puck. Cross ice, Draisaitl plays it off the boards. Reinhart tipped it away. Reinhart's trying to get there, battling Ekholm. Reinhart picks it up along the boards. Sharp angle shot, score! Unbelievable! Sam Reinhart, you gotta be kidding me! It's a 5-4 Panther lead! Played it ahead. Schmidt on the loose puck. Closing it on 7 minutes to go. Panthers led 2-1. Oilers led 4-2. Panthers led 5-4. Bennett's trying to give him the lead again. It's Verhaeghe! Yes, sir! And the Panthers are up 6-5. The Bennett line.
Good stick by Merrill. Goes high. Samoskevich wound out by Jesper Boquist. Boquist will try this side. To the point for Ekblad. He'll address it, shoot it, he scores! Aaron Ekblad will bank it off the post.
What a wrister that is. It didn't look like it was overly dangerous, just really accurate by Ekblad. See Samoskevich, he put on the brakes.
And Jones losing his footing. Ekblad will work it north. Samoskevich a shot, he scores! Mackie Samoskevich with a bullet. High cheddar, 1:46 left in period 1. Florida back on top.
What a shot this is.
And he still scrum a bit, and Hartman.
He might have got one right in the checklist at the very end right there.
Faber sings it wide. It's collected by Gustav Forsling. Ekblad
Verhaeghe on the off wing pulls up to the slot in the skates of Barkov. They score! Matthew Tkachuk. He doesn't obey. Ekblad through a main stop by Fleury. It kicks out. Barkov will keep the flow going. It deflects back for Ekblad. It's stopped twice by Fleury. They score on the third opportunity. Matthew Tkachuk in the neighborhood of that chance. He gets another goal. The draw out of the corner for Minnesota is peppered by Luostarinen. We get a closer look at it. They emerge. Mikkola. They score! Nico Mikkola from long range.
And he handcuffed the goaltender there because usually this kind of shot is going to the post and inside the post where you extend your arm. And instead, it was inside the elbow and the side of the body.
Mikkola up top. He'll cradle. Trap the zone. Shoot one. Pad save Fleury. And the Wild can't get out. Rodriguez to the slot. Luostarinen blocked. Faber high. And Luostarinen scores on the follow-up.
Oh, Faber's really in distress right here.
He's down the hall quickly.
You know, the only thing I can see for the Panthers is they got to take what's given to them. Sometimes they got to get the puck just in deep.
Here's a chance, and they score! Barkov sets up Balinskis. Uvis ties it. Waiting, takes a look. Now shoot, score! Let's go home, baby! Barkov, incredible! Ends it.
Sweet tweet, and the boys all eat.
Here's Barkov for Ekblad. Barkov pressured by Glendening. No problem for the Panther captain. He holds on to that puck like no other. Ekblad's got a look. Score! They have the traffic in front. They cash in on the power play, and the Panthers lead it 1-0 in Tampa. Kucherov lost it at the line. A.J. Greer moving ahead with Nosek. Greer into the Tampa zone. Greer for Nosek. Save Vasilevsky. Rebound, score! It's a short-handed goal. A.J. Greer gives the Panthers the lead. Still 35 to go on the Balinskis penalty. Geekie gets to center, left it for Cirelli. That's dangerous. Luostarinen the steal. And two, short-handed, breakaway, score! Kitos! 3-1 Panthers.
Wow, you don't see that very often.
Tampa still has hope. Oh, big hit by Kulikov on Hagel. Dmitry Kulikov with the physicality. And it's chipped out to center. Empty net for Sam Reinhart. Reinhart, bingo! His second of the game. Now Bennett, Tkachuk, and Luostarinen are out there. Tkachuk's got it. Lead pass, Bennett with speed. Breaks in and fires. Saves Shesterkin. Rebound to the slot. Zibanejad couldn't clear. Forsling shoots, score! A little more than 3 minutes in, the Panthers have the lead. Balinskis plays it down low for A.J. Greer. Battles with Lindgren. Samoskevich is there. Balinskis has Kulikov. He waits. Carries. Wrist shot. Score! Dmitry Kulikov let it fly. It's 2-0.
Oh, shoot the puck, paddywhack.
Well, that puck was high enough to hit the scoreboard. It went wide of the board, so no one really knew where it was.
I thought it deflected off the center hung scoreboard.
Balinskis chops it to the net. Bounces in front. Lundell's got it. Wraparound attempt. Shesterkin trying to hold strong. Boquist. Score! Jesper! It's 3-2.
Total chaos in front of that New York net.
Rangers, though, work it free to Panarin. Puts it in front. Lundell is there defensively. Hedl grabs his jersey to slow him down. Jesper Boquist breaks in with a chance. Shesterkin the save. Picked up by Adam Boquist. In front, score! It's Jesper again. The Boquist boys give the Panthers the lead in the third. Berard along the boards. Checked by Forsling. Reinhart on the clear. Miller, pressure, and it's Barkov. Empty net. Sasha Barkov, bingo! 5-3 Panthers. He'll chip in. Pressure on Orlov by Rodriguez. Rodriguez works the turnover. Boquist in front. Here's a chance. Score! Anton Lundell has tied this game.
Ding, fries are done.
Barkov kicks it along the boards, gives back to Reinhart. He moves in. Reinhart for Barkov. Now it's Forsling shooting, score! Gustav Forsling snaps it home. Boquist, Bennett, one-timer, never got it. Tkachuk, able to track it down. Here's Bennett up to the point. Adam Boquist moves in, sets up for Hagee. There's the shot, score! Tkachuk, ka-ching! Tipped home and the Panthers have the lead. Panthers looking to break it out for Hagee. Ahead to Boquist. He went down at center ice. Puck is free for Hagee, digs it out. Has Lundell go to the net. There's the feed, back for Hagee, and they score! Oh, Carter Verhaeghe breaks through, and the Panthers have the lead.
Oh, that's what the Panthers were looking for.
Back up the boards. Verhaeghe keeps it alive for Ekblad. Got blocked in front.
Good play by Tkachuk there to take the puck away from Cole.
Now Barkov. Down low, Tkachuk out in front, score! Reinhart on the power play, and the Panthers take a 1-0 lead.
Well, scoring his 23rd goal of the season.
Defenseman Kolyachonok was without a stick.
Now McBain was trying to give him a stick.
Shot by Boquist, score! 2-0 Florida. Heads off to the Utah bench. Extra skater on. 6-on-5. Utah without a 6-on-5 goal all season. One of three teams, Florida and Montreal, the others. Puck sent down towards the empty net. And in!
Boquist
from his own zone. Second of the game, 3-1 Panthers. Florida with goals from Reinhart on the power play, then Boquist 2 here in the third. Cooley on the power play for Utah. Puck flipped ahead by Tkachuk. Here's Luostarinen. Another empty netter for the Florida Panthers. It is now 4-1.
right through the crease. Rodriguez hoping for Verhaeghe. Held in by Balinskis. A little shimmy shake. Room for Lundell. Back to Balinskis. One-timer that hit the post. Another shot on net. Rodriguez digging for it. Scores! Evan Rodriguez found a way to sneak it past Swayman for the equalizer. We're tied at 1.
Don't generate much. Then they score on a great forecheck. Really great play. Frederick Grieky and Pasternak make it 2-1. And then now you got to play a much better period here.
Forsling to Barkov. Centering pass. Score! Reinhart. A tap in. Courtesy of the captain. And we're tied at 2. Florida with 100 shots on attempted. A season high. Looking for shot 101 behind the net. There it is. Swayman with a blocker save. Reinhart with a point-blank look. 7 seconds to go. It's a cross. On net. Bennett with a one-touch. Saved by Swayman. On the rebound. It pops in. Score! 1.8 seconds to go. I think it may have been Reinhart. Reinhart with the last touch. We're tied at 3. Under 2 seconds on the clock.
Drysdale looking to hold in. It comes to the line. Here comes Reinhart. One-on-one against the forward Konechny. Reinhart, nice move. Reinhart in front, score! Oh, what a goal! Another shorty by Sam Reinhart. Dazzling.
That's his 5th of the season. The Panthers have 11.
Schmidt is there to help out. 33-year-old Nate Schmidt on the clear to center. Rodriguez. Nice feed. Here comes Balinskis. Over the line. Shooting. It hit the post. It's in. Uvis Balinskis. And it's 2-0 Panthers. Wow. Matthew Tkachuk. Into the circle. Trying to get it in front. Gets it right back. There's the feed. Reinhart scores! He's got another one! Sam Reinhart on the power play. 3-2 Florida.
Back-to-back 2-goal games for Sam Reinhart. One shorthanded in the first period. Now he gets on the power play. Oh, the Panthers are just lethal.
He can't seem to play a great game against the Philadelphia Flyers. And he gave John Tortorella and their team tremendous praise on how they played last night. But the Florida Panthers can handle anybody in the NHL when they're playing their game.
Verhaeghe, cutter to Boquist. Score! There's the first tally of the night. Verhaeghe, beautiful pass to Jesper Boquist. He's got his 10th of the season. And the defending champions are on the board.
Well, we spoke to Paul Maurice about Jesper Boquist and his impact.
Rink wide, moving in Verhaeghe. That wrist shot softly in off the stick of Talbot. Boquist tried to find a cutting Lundell. That was broken up. Kulikov keeps it at the right point. A little shimmy shake. That shot. Score! Off the carom in front. Verhaeghe put it on net. It looked like Lundell got a piece of the rebound. And the Panthers have tied it at 1 as Lundell squeezes it across the goal line. And now Albert Johansson around the boards, out to the neutral zone. Fisher had his man tied up, right back across the line. Samoskevich sets up Rodriguez. Score! Rodriguez picks the corner, and we're tied at 2.
Ducks work and hold it in, but now Forsling has it. He'll make his way to center. Oh, the little poke check. Broke it up, but it's cleaned up by Kulikov. Tomash, no second. Front for Boquist. Score! It's Jesper Boquist! He breaks the ice. And a career high in goals in a season. Balinskis turns to the forehand. Lundell takes the puck. He turns, couldn't get it to the net. Lundell with a steal. Here comes Anton Lundell breaking into the slot. Lundell shoots. Gibson can't get it. It's in. Anton Lundell makes it 2-0 Panthers. Spencer just didn't have enough mustard on it, but he tried it. One more time. Knight. He'll just move that along. He says, I'm not doing that twice. Gustav Forsling. Bingo! Terry slides it cross ice. Barkov again with Reinhart, and they hold it in. Here comes Tkachuk, the feet in front. Reinhart on the backhand, he scores! They're just too much to handle. Sam Reinhart's 28th of the year.
Well, we saw the Ducks with a pretty pass in on their power play goal, and the Panthers' #1 line comes right back with some nifty.
Killorn sends it around the boards. Zellweger pinches in. Nosek with the hit. And the feed out to center. Greer trying to get to it. A.J. Greer has a man in the middle. There's the feed. There's the shot. Save it, and they score! Evan Rodriguez stayed with it. And he puts home the follow for the lead.
This goal does not happen unless Evan Rodriguez comes to the conclusion that Greer was going to get to that puck.
And Verhaeghe, lead feed for Mikkel at center. Greer and Nosek get the assist, so that entire line in on it. Here's Verhaeghe with a chance. He scores! Carter Verhaeghe snipes one, and the Panthers have a 3-1 lead. With the lead. Puck was tipped all the way down the ice. Samoskevich with a great play gets it. Mackey centers. Bennett shoots. Score! Sam Bennett, with a look of relief on his face, makes it 4-2.
Drop that piano off your back. Sam Bennett had not scored in a long time.
Now Lundell at center. Off for Hagee's stick. He'll get after it. Carter tracks it down behind the net. Plays it up high, Ubis Balinskis. Little head fake, nice move by Ubis. Turns, fire, score! They cash it in again! Balinskis wheeling and dealing. It's 5-2 in the third.
Takes the return.
Good stick, Spence.
Down to a half minute remaining on the power play for Florida. Their second of the night in a scoreless game. Puck comes out in front. Rodriguez scores. It took a hard carom off the end boards. And Evan Rodriguez gives Florida a 1-0 advantage on the power play.
It was Anton Lundell that makes the pass here, Kenny, off the end boards.
The feed. The wraparound attempt. And it stays out of the net. Oh, what a chance there for San Jose. Kovalenko with Wenberg. Boquist the other way. Lead pass stolen away. But Schmidt picks it up. Winds and fires. And he scores. Nate Schmidt rips it home for the Panthers.
Another big goal by the D-man. And oh yeah, those Panther fans here in San Jose are happy there.
Henry Thrun unable to clear. Picked up in front. Shot deflected wide.
Oh, Bennett was wide open if the Sharks don't break up that play.
Mikkola puts it in front. Bennett on the backhand. Georgiev is down and they score. They push it home. A.J. Greer. The Panthers never gave up and we're tied at 2. Rodriguez tips it deep in the zone. Nosek after it against Thrun, and Nosek with a big hit. He went down. Matthew Tkachuk now on the ice to play. Tkachuk dances away from Granlund. Ekblad shoots, score! It got through! Welcome back, Aaron Ekblad!
Oh, the Panthers' defense are on fire, blasting that puck from the point. Third of the season for number 5. No chance for a rebound.
Celebrini again over the Panther line. Shovels it across. Loose puck. Up to the line. Not out yet. Now Nosek lead pass. He's got A.J. Greer on a breakaway. Greer is in and he scores! A.J. Greer is having himself a night. A goal and an assist. Here's Barkov firing high. Carries around. Reinhart gets after it to keep it in. Reinhart 28 goals on the season to lead the Panthers. Barkov sends it in front, deflected, score! Tkachuk catching! Matthew Tkachuk with the tip-in, and the Panthers have a handful. Lundell controls. Verhaeghe, back for Lundell, in front, the chance, score! It's Jesper Boquist! Tic-tac-toe, 6-2 Panthers.
Well, you were waiting for the Lundell line to join the party, and boy, did they ever.
Ceci trying to clear. Tkachuk holds in for Barkov. It's Reinhart with the spin, and Barkov is stopped. Loose in front, score! Sam Reinhart joins the party. It's 7-2 Panthers. They tie a season high for goals in a game. Moving ahead for Losterina. His shot blockered away. Lundell quickly on the rebound. Evan Rodriguez with a shot. Hill made the save. It carries to Balinskis. Nice spin move by Ubis. Losterina fire, score! They're on the scoreboard. The Panthers are within 1 in the third.
That's what we just called for, that Lundell line. Get involved in the offense.
Now Tkachuk trying to get it on the forecheck. Gives a bang to Doughty. Panthers work the turnover. Kulikov in front. Tkachuk spins. Bennett's got it. Score! Kulikov will get an assist in game number 1,000. And the Panthers strike first.
The LA Kings, they are prone to give the puck away.
Barkov, number 1 in the league in faceoffs at over 60% this season. Here's Tkachuk in the slot, firing wide. Barkov with the tip, he scores! It's 2-0.
And the Panthers will stay on the power play. Oh, everybody was in on this buffet. It starts with a face-off win, and as we all know, Alexander Barkov, he's the...
So the Panthers can jump back into first place by picking up 2 tonight. Off the face-off, it squirts free. Here's Doughty. Taking a shot, Bobrovsky one more time, and to Losterinen, over to Tkachuk with the net empty. Tkachuk shoots, bingo! Big collision at center ice as Matthew Tkachuk completes his three-point night.
Sends it behind the net, Greer goes down, nothing called, Nosek will get on it. Gadjevich now in there today with the Samoskevich illness.
They're blocked by Dickinson there, coming across.
Puck is loose, fishing for it, Gadjevich got it!
Mrazek's not happy, he thinks it's goaltender interference.
And he's having a discussion. I think the referee says, we'll look at it, your coaches will look at it. For now, it's 1-1 on the Gadjevich tuck, but again, Mrazek and the officials are talking now about what happened in the crease. Beautiful play by Reinhart. Forsling in front. Blocker saved by Mrazek. Comes all the way to the right point. Ekblad. Barkov to the net. Score! Sam Reinhart at long last. This line cashes in. That's number 30 for Reinhart. And the Panthers lead 2-1. Back to Matthew Tkachuk. Slothfully up the wall towards Mikkola. Tkachuk settles it. Dangles. Reinhart for Hagee now. In the bumper, score! Matthew Tkachuk redirects the Reinhart shot. It's his 17th goal of the year. Not a power play goal, but a 2-goal lead for the Champs. So the Bennett line started the first 2 periods for the Panthers. This time it's the Lundell line to begin the third, trying to protect this 2-goal lead against Chicago. Much better in the second with the Blackhawks, and score Florida. Evan Rodriguez, 10 seconds into the third, makes it 4-1. Ekblad makes his way up the ice, drops for Reinhart. He pairs up with Barkov on their zone entries, and they're in. And now Reinhart has it. Across, score! He deserved it. Carter Verhaeghe has been a shooting gallery in this game. It's his 12th goal of the year. It's a power play, and the Panthers do indeed go up 5-1.
Goal, Horvat got points in 7 of the last 8 games, so that's the number 1 offensive player the Panthers have to keep in check.
Panthers have had great starts each of the first 2 periods, the last couple of games, and they do it here. It's Carter Verhaeghe, 39 seconds in.
Oh, crash bang, drinking orange tang. Didn't take very long. That dominant Barkov line with Reinhart and Verhaeghe, they completely destroyed.
Here's Forsling over to Ekblad. Shot again in front off Barkov's stick. Pelech on the clear. Forsling with the steal. Here comes Gus Forsling over the line into the slot. Kick save, rebound, score! Verhaeghe's got 2 in the first period. McLean under pressure from Rodriguez. Losterinen after it with Perunovich. Perunovich tied up by Losterinen, just wouldn't let him get free. And Etu winning the board battle. Centers, Lundell, shot, save, rebound, score! It's Evan Rodriguez! Etu Losterinen never gave up on that play.
All 3 in on this goal of that line, the Lundell line. Losterinen.
100%. Hey, if my man Neil didn't just give that to me, I didn't know that he passed the total a year ago. You're 100% right. Final minute of the period, sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Reinhart breaks in. Reinhart, Forsling, it's front, score! Sam Reinhart for the lead.
Oh, whip it real good.
Opportunity for the Panthers, second power play of the game. Reinhart to Barkov to Verhaeghe to Tkachuk. Everybody got a touch. Tkachuk across Verhaeghe. It goes in. It's a hat trick. A hattie for Swaggy, and it's 5-3 Panthers. Bennett, Verhaeghe, Ekblad. Shot, score! Matthew Tkachuk salts it away.
Panthers just prevented the Islanders from puck possession in their own zone. The net was empty, and the Panthers just had full control of the puck. Quick passes, keep the puck to the outside.
Through Carlson and all the way down the ice. Panthers have still only allowed 11 shot attempts in the period. And they get another steal on the forecheck. Bennett fires, save, rebound, score! It's Sam Bennett in front. And the Panthers have tied it in the final minute of the period. Those boards are different in every arena. And players know it. Verhaeghe lead pass. Barkov, he's in. Barkov pressured, and he scores a beauty. Under pressure, Sasha Barkov with the strength. And the Panthers have tied it again. What a goal.
Yeah, and it was one of those 50-50s whether Barkov was going to get free, and he just out-muscled.
Good step up there by Mikkola to break it up. Bennett. And now Tkachuk fires and scores upstairs. Nico Mikkola made the play at his own blue line. Matthew Tkachuk has answered back. It's a one-goal game.
Oh, yeah, that was just a tic-tac, stub my toe.
Tkachuk's got it again. Sets up Samoskevich off the outside of the post. Samoskevich battling for it again. Shovels it all the way across. Tkachuk again in front. Bennett. Score! What a shift by Bennett, Samoskevich, and Tkachuk, and the game is tied.
Well, the St. Louis Blues, they didn't know whether to wind their watch or steal second base on this shift.
Reinhart pass deflected. Tkachuk's got to get to it. He does. Barkov double team now. Toropchenko's on him. Barkov works it free to Tkachuk. Ekblad shot. Tip score. Tkachuk ka-ching. He's back home in St. Louis, and he gets a goal to give the Cats. Takes a shot wide. Bounces down low. Less than 20. Barkov emerges with it. Barkov turns, puts it in the slot. Reinhart with a chance. Block rebound. He scores! Sam Reinhart with 11.8 to go. The Cats with a late one for the 3-2 lead. Terrific setup. Tkachuk to Barkov. Tkachuk gloves it down. He looks from the goal line. Turns, shoots, score! Tkachuk, ka-ching! Matthew has answered Brady, and we're even.
Oh, that's a goal in any league. Pick in the corner, taking your time, and it's 1-1.
Draws the call, gets in the scrum, puts it deep in the zone to Sam Reinhart. Off the bench, Nico Mikkola. Here's Reinhart, giving to Verhaeghe. 6-on-5 for the Panthers. Matthew Tkachuk will shoot, score, and got through! 2-1 Panthers! That man should be smiling. Just rolled off the heel of the stick for Losterinen. Brady Tkachuk shot hit the outside of the net. Panthers in transition. Schmidt's got Forsling flying into the zone. He shoots, score! Everybody on the Gus bus. Comes around the boards. Ekblad steps up, but it's tipped by him and all the way down. Free at center. Rodriguez moving in with Tkachuk and Bennett. Tkachuk in the slot. Here's Bennett, score! And they're pouring it on! 4-1 Panthers! Panthers with a 3-goal advantage. Sends net empty, a 6-on-4. Lundell with a steal. The rare, short-handed empty netter for Anton Lundell.
Why not? All the Four Nations players for the Panthers.
Loose at center. Lundell's got it for the Panthers. Mikkola snaps it ahead. He got through to Lundell. Carrying in, Anton Lundell funnels it in front, score! Deflected home! Lundell to Losterinen, and we're tied!
He'll float around in different positions. And then with the Panthers with full control, you'll see his presence in front of the net.
Barkov for Verhaeghe had big games in the first meeting between these teams in December. Panthers put up 6. Here's a chance in front. Reinhart to Bennett, and he tucks it in! Sam Bennett on the power play.
Boot scooting boogie right there. Panthers make quick work. They really pulled the Nashville Predators. You're going to see pull them out of position.
Here's Bellows through the neutral zone. Got it ahead. Kulikov with a good stick there. And then Mikkola met his man behind the net. Lundell takes a high hit there, undetected by the official. Well, they got Lundell up in the head. Boquist in front, Sordiff! He scores! First NHL goal! Justin Sordiff makes it 2-0. And now ahead to the line for Nyquist. He's checked down by Nosek. Forsling rushes in. Sam Reinhart along the boards with O'Reilly on him. Barkov for Ekblad. Sends it to the net. That went wide. Forsling with a shot. Score! From the boards, Forsling sent it towards the net. And it's a 3-1 Panther lead. Forsberg and Balinskis, and, good for the Panthers. They get Forsberg off the ice for a couple minutes. Saros is back in his net. Bennett on the forecheck with the takeaway. Puts it in front. Score! Oh, what a goal. Bennett to Samoskevich for the finish.
That one should count. Sam Bennett, the forechecking extraordinaire. And to Lucianen and his lovely wife, they welcomed in a baby daughter. Everybody's doing well. I talked to him this morning. He was just all smiles.
Balinskis, it's deflection! Uvis let it go, and it finds the back of the net, and the Panthers have the lead.
Uvis, my man.
Forsling, wrist shot, saved by Skinner. Rebound, loose in front. Clear to the line, held in. Aaron Ekblad walks in, centering, score! Deflected home, and the Panthers have the lead.
I think Anton Lundell's going to get credit for this goal.
And what a job by that line against McDavid and Draisaitl. And look out, A.J. Greer moves in. Here's Schmidt. Score! Nate Schmidt for the lead with 8:52 to go. Aaron Ekblad on and off the draw. Gets the clear to center ice. And Verhaeghe will get into the zone with a shot block. Verhaeghe stays on it, and he scores! What a goal by Carter Verhaeghe! Balinskis keeps it alive. It's Barkov again for Reinhart in front. Sam Reinhart the feed. Oh, what a save by Vladar on Schmidt. He lost his goal stick, but he got over it with Nate Schmidt right there at the net. Another chance for the Panthers in front. Gadjevich, once, twice, score! 3 times the charm. Gadjevich puts him on the board.
Finally.
For a rare Calgary scoring chance. Panthers have some numbers through center. Bennett over the line. Lets the traffic clear. Aaron Ekblad. Rodriguez in front. Score! Deflected in. That one will count. We'll see. Rodriguez leads the rush. He's got Samoskevich and Bennett. Here's Bennett for Samoskevich. Oh, what a goal by Mackey! And the Cats are up by 3.
Oh, that's a killer for the Flames right there.
Circles it back. Down the boards, Reinhart. Trying to lose Moser. Puck freed against him. But the Lightning turn it over, and Barkov, great move. Sasha Barkov fires. Oh, what a goal! The Panther captain strikes first tonight with a beauty.
There's going to be some hooking and tripping, and it will develop. That's where the speed and the strength takes over.
Barkov gets it set up for Ekblad. Here's Samoskevich for Barkov in front. He scores again! Samoskevich sets up Barkov for his second of the game.
Oh, the captain's got a huge pair. Second goal of the game, second goal here in the second period.
Barkov's got it. Here's Ekblad. putting it in front off Reinhardt's stick.
Oh, there, that seam opened right up there, right down the middle of the ice.
Barkov now at the circle in front for Reinhardt. The shot, score! Power play goal. Sam Reinhart. Bennett played it down low. Barkov peels off to pick it up along the boards. Reinhart up at the line. Moves in and drops it off for Barkov. He'll shoot. Sabres, Leakins, rebound, stuffed in. It's Mackie Samoskevich on the power play.
Second attempt.
Now it rolls over the Panther line, and finally Merzlikins can head out. Panthers killed some valuable time there. Net is empty. Bennett. Lead feed Reinhart. Barkov into the empty net. Bingo!
3-point night for Sasha Barkov. He's in on all 3 goals, 2 primary assists, and an empty netter now.
Lundell. Kulikov came up. Sets up Nate Schmidt. He's got a chance. Lukin in the same. Rebound, score! A.J. Greer stuffs it home.
That's point number 16 for A.J. Greer. He's already established a career high in points for a season.
Reinhart carries. Looking for some help. It's knocked away. Ekblad will get to the puck. Here's Barkov walking off the wall. Verhaeghe's got a look. Score! There's the traffic in front. Verhaeghe and the Panthers are up by 2.
You take the eyes away from a goaltender, and there's not a whole lot he can do. And that puck just sailed past.
He gets it to Lundell. Kulikov at the point. Close to Rain tied up in behind the net. Boquist has a man, and Schmidt on the backhand, and they score! It's a 3-0 Panther lead.
Boy, Nate Schmidt is having a stretch of games here, helping out with the offense, jumping in from the left point.
The last couple of minutes with the net empty. And the extra man on the ice. 40 seconds left. Sam Bennett breaks it out. And here's Bennett. Bingo! That's going to be 6 in a row for the Panthers.
An absolute clinic.
Probably Samoskevich. Got people here from Connecticut, where he's from. Bennett, clean win. Kulikov, blast score! Dmitry Kulikov gives the Panthers the lead.
Well, a continuation of the advancements of the defense, getting those pucks on goal, and Dmitry Kulikov.
Jones. Samoskevich at the dot. Here's Reinhart up high. Now it's Barkov. Jones fakes the shot. Samoskevich takes the shot. Swayman for the save. Rebound tipped out of the air. Seth Jones waits. Samoskevich. He scores! Jones has his first point as a Panther, and Mackey makes it 2-0. Barkov moves in. Reinhart now gives back to Jones. Reinhart for Samoskevich out in front. Tries to stuff it in. They score. Sam Bennett. Power play goal to tie the game. Now it's A.J. Greer speeding through center. Knocked off his stick from behind. Greer recovers. Centers. He's got Mikkola. Score! Kitos Nico! The Panthers have their first lead of the night.
Again, the Panthers, they come with the speed, and they back off the Toronto Maple Leafs defense, and they dig it out of the corner, and it's always a defenseman coming in.
Barkov on the doorstep, put it in front. Back to Samoskevich, it goes on a deflection. Jones, little head fake. Samoskevich waits. Here's Reinhart in front, Bennett, score! Sam's club, it's open! Reinhart to Bennett for the 3-1 lead.
Second goal of the game for Benny.
Back the other way looking for Samoskevich. He's got it. He turns in front. He scores! Mackie Samoskevich does it again. And the Cats are on the board.
Not many young players can really dig in with the edges of their skate and come from behind the net and turn very quickly and then be in a good shooting position.
Reinhart, after this puck, slammed to the boards by Romanov. Engvall checked by Barkov. Panthers force a turnover. Forsling shoots, saves Sorokin. Rebound, score! Sam Reinhart. And the Panthers, after all that, get the game's first goal. Power play is over. We're even strength now. And Sorokin kept it at a 1-0 game. Yet to Losterinen. Up high, it's Reinhart. Carries in and shoots. Oh, it's in behind and they score! Reinhart again! It went off Sorokin and into the net. It's 2-0 Panthers. Barkov again down low. Gives back to Jones. Here's Barkov now in the slot. Fire, score! Let's go home, baby! Sasha Barkov wins it. 1-0.
And another power play goal for the Florida Panthers. So much patience shown here. The Panthers with full control, never gave up that puck. And Barkov waited and waited. There was nobody really open to take a quality shot. So he curls in. That's where you want him to shoot that puck. And beats Merzlikin on the blocker's side. Another look from a different angle. Nowhere really to go.
Seth Jones allows the Bennett line to get on the ice. Tom Wilson, the only assist on the goal by McMichael. Wilson at 30 years old, having a career year. Oh, look out! A misplay and an empty netter! It's Sam Bennett from Samoskevich, and the Panthers have tied it.
Well, both teams have made a glaring mistake here in the first 5 minutes of this game.
Now a steal at center by Forsling. Rodriguez has it, sends it on goal. Pad save Thompson. Bennett to the rebound. Jones with a big blast. Score! And the Panthers respond again. Seth Jones with the blast. We're tied.
Oh, that's a peach, hon. That's a big blast. That's close to 100 miles an hour. Seth Jones lets that one go, and he just beats the glove hand.
Carlson gets to the puck, now tied up by Sturm. A.J. Greer is nearby. Greer has it. Stripped away from behind by Protas. And Sturm with a steal. Puts it out in front. Gadjevich scores! My goodness, they answer again. It's 3-3.
Oh, for the love of salmon sandwiches and rubber boots. Oh, that's the mirage when you take a look at the stand. Oh, we're only 7 points out, but you got to jump 6, 7 teams to get back into the playoff spot. It's difficult.
Reinhart on the loose puck, shoots and scores! Sam Reinhart's 34th of the season.
Book it, Sam. Now the Penguins play a little bit of giveaway, and the positioning and the intelligence of Sam Reinhart. Yeah, these two young referees, these officials, they missed that one. I'm not quite sure what they were looking at.
Should have been a 5-on-3. Here comes Reinhart over the line. Stick handles in front. Reinhart! He finishes! Oh, what a goal!
Coast to coast with buttered toast. Panthers just making it miserable for the Penguins trying to protect this lead.
Lundell and Boqvist move in 2-on-2. Jesper Boqvist backhander towards the net. Lundell's got it, put it out in front. Nate Schmidt finds the loose puck. It's Losterinen, and the shot, score! They've tied it! Anton Lundell! Barkov's got it behind the net over to Samoskevich. He turns. Barkov right on the doorstep in front. Score! Sam Bennett from Barkov!
Oh, you always want to be around Barky Bark and the Funky Bunch. And Bennett on the receiving end of a beautiful thread pass.
Out in front, stolen by Forsling. Here comes Forsling with Marchand. Bennett's the trailer. Forsling looks in front. Deflected puck. Marchand behind the net. In front for Bennett. Backhander. Let's go home, baby! Marchand sets up Bennett for the winner.
Sam Bennett's got a huge pair, including the game winner.
Batted back into the Panther zone where Nate Schmidt awaits. He gets it to the line. Reinhart, cross ice feed for Hagee, picks it up. Swings it to the end wall. Carrier couldn't play it. Here's Reinhart out in front. Backhander score! Sam Reinhart with the response. In 36. Now Nate Schmidt tries the stretch pass. He's looking for Rodriguez. It deflects to him. Rodriguez to Barkov along the wall. Nice move by Barkov. Jumping up is Jones. He scores! It's Mr. Jones to tie the game.
Another beautiful setup there by the captain, Alexander Barkov. A little shimmy, a little shake. Shift just earlier where they cycle in that puck with a scoring chance.
Lundell kicks it back to Mikkola. Sends it towards the net. Score! Nico Mikkola! They're not booing him now. It's a 1-1 game.
Yeah, finally the Panthers, they get that puck to the net, and that's the aggressiveness of all the Panther defensemen.
Puck comes to the end wall. Big battle on. Samoskevich works it away from Gooley. Jones back for Samoskevich. Fires again. Score! Mackie Samoskevich, and the Panthers have their first lead. Goes to the boards. Jones in deep. Takes the hit. Bounces off. Seth Jones still with the puck. Tucks it over to Bennett. Cross ice. Reinhart. Slot pass. Shot. Score! Gustav Forsling rips it home. And the Panthers have the first one tonight in Toronto.
The Leafs never recovered after they killed off that Panther power play.
Board battle here. It comes to the middle. Samoskevich stolen away in front by McCabe. He's pressured by Bennett. Panthers keep in. Here's Reinhart in the slot. Shooting, score! And it's a one-goal game. Sam Reinhart on the power play.
Loose puck collected by Seider. Reverse hit in the corner on Samoskevich inside the final minute. Samoskevich picks up the puck, feeds the point. Verhaeghe is there. He'll open and pass to Samoskevich. Shot, score! And the shutout is broken with 39.9 seconds remaining. Florida within one.
He was injured. He said when you're an injured player, you're not with the team at all. You're on a different schedule. You're rehabbing while they're skating and vice versa. And he said, so when you're with a new team, you feel completely
Forsling rips a wrister past Wall to give Florida the early lead. That looked unscreened. And Gustav Forsling returns to the lineup after the rest day. And the Panthers are on top.
One thing Paul Maurice said, he's trying to manage his minutes. He said you get more tired. He's coming off an injury. But also
Rainen pokes one on net. Score! Off the end boards, the puck hops in front. It found the stick of Rainen, and he was able to squeeze it past Wall to give the Panthers a 2-1 lead. Marner floats a pass to nowhere. Marchand overskates it. And it's out to the neutral zone. Taken back. Loose center circle. Barkov has it. Took it away from Matthews. Barkov off to Marchand. Save made. Again playing net as Marner. Another shot. This one is in. How many saves can you expect Mitch Marner to make? The empty net goal.
Forsling keeps it alive. Schmidt. Here's Rodriguez out in front, tries to jam it home, and they score! On the power play, they get it tied.
I think the Panthers here, the second power play unit.
Panthers looking for their first lead of the night. Forsling at the point. Little head fake. Carries, shot out in front. Samoskevich turns and scores! It's Mackie Samoskevich for the lead.
Well, they make something out of nothing right here.
Marchand the other way. Balinskis goes to the net. Marchand cuts to the slot. Just tipped away and up by Petrie to slow him down. And then Petrie the steal. Forsling got back with a diving attempt. Or Kane would have been all alone. Out in front, it's Marchand! His first as a Panther! Marchand the Cat registers!
That shows the competitiveness of Brad Marchand. He knows he lost control of that puck.
Panthers, what a pickup on waivers. Been a mainstay. Signed to an 8-year extension, and they score! Seth Jones took the shot, deflected in. That one's going to salt it away.
Might be Alexander Barkov's goal. I think he got a piece of this. But you're going to see the Panthers again.
Samoskevich for Rodriguez. Mikkola driving to the net. Can Rodriguez get it there? Now he's cut off by Byram. Mikola's still out in front. There's the shot. It goes wide. Big carom. It's Verhaeghe. There it is for Carter Verhaeghe. 1-1 game. Back up to the line. Balinskis hits Verhaeghe right in front off the bench. Carter hangs on and gives back to Balinskis. The wrister score and gets through. Panthers have the lead.
Uvis, my man. Lets that shot go. There's traffic in front. This could be deep.
Panthers could also still possibly, unlikely but possibly, play the Maple Leafs in the first round. We know the Panthers will either be second or third in the Atlantic. Bennett looks, picked up by Reinhart, scores! Sam Reinhart, another goal against the Rangers. Kulikov playing tonight with Forsling. Of course, Aaron Ekblad not available for the first 2 games of the playoffs, so we'll see how they line it up when the playoffs come about. And that's deflected, and it's in! Forsling took the shot. Verhaeghe was out in front. The Panthers do have the 2-1 lead. Barkov, great move to get by Brodzinski. Panthers hold in. Jones, Barkov, carrying, centering feed, score! Reinhart again! It's 3-1 Panthers.
Reinhart's got a huge pair here tonight.
It has been a grind, but they managed their way through it well. The full season. Marchand with Bennett. Marchand waits and shoots and scores! Brad Marchand beats Vasilevsky, and the Panthers are on the board.
Yeah, that's the speed, that's the chemistry the Panthers are looking for. Bennett and Marchand.
Hagel went down hard behind the net. And here's Sam Bennett. Banked it around Ryan McDonough. Raced for the puck. There's the rookie Samoskevich. Centers one. Bennett bats it out of the air and in. Sam Bennett has Florida first on the board. .55 seconds to go. Offensive zone faceoff for the Panthers. Barkov played it back to Mikkola. He sends it around. It winds up back at the line with Kulikov. They score! Tipped in, it appeared on the way, and Florida retakes the lead on a tip-in goal, a deflection by Sam Reinhart. And it's played away by Lilleberg. Played back by Connor Geekie. He's the player who came up from their AHL affiliate in Syracuse when Bjorkstrand went down. Marchand turns and fires. Puck's free and a goal! Batted in by Nate Schmidt, the defenseman, who went flying toward that loose puck. And it's 3-1 Florida. For the first Florida power play of the night. And a chance now to break this game up, and right out in front, they score! Matthew Tkachuk in his first game with the Cats since February 8th. Set up by Reinhart. And the challenge really backfires on John Cooper and the Lightning. They were 14th in the NHL at 23.5%. Again, you have to be careful. They gave up 10 shorthanded goals. And Tampa Bay scored 11 shorthanded goals. Barkov worked it to the net front. Tkachuk through a crowd. They score!
This is such a heady play by Tkachuk. When the loose puck came to him, he looked up and saw Vasilevsky, had no idea where the puck was. Vasilevsky's up on his feet.
The Senators lost in overtime in Toronto. There's Brady Tkachuk playing in the playoffs for the first time this year in his career. And quite a year for the Tkachuk brothers, highlighted by the Four Nations. They score! Schmidt happens again. A power play goal. The power play still perfect on each side. The Panthers are 3 for 3, a man up.
Barkov and Gensel. Barkov wins it back. Sam Reinhart across. Score! The Panthers strike first. Nate Schmidt scored twice in game one, and he fires this one past Vasilevsky. Off the stick of Kucherov and cleared. Bennett to the empty net. Score! Sam Bennett with the exclamation point.
Playing top pair minutes against top line. So effective with Forsling. Sam Bennett breaks free. Gets in front. And then they score! It's tipped home! Tkachuk Kaching! Matthew Tkachuk, his third of the series. Mikkola moves in against Paul. Hard battle there. Gord and Losterinen join in. Panthers win the puck battle. Sent all the way down. Marchand's got a step. There's no icing. He'll get to it ahead of Lillibird. In comes Losterinen for Marchand. In front, it's Lundell! He scores! We are scoreless no more!
Oh, it's a toe tingler and a yard sprinkler. Anton Lundell.
It's for Hagee's turn. Trying to drag it out in front. Gensel has it, unable to clear. Ekblad leaves it for Reinhart. Waiting. Ellen goal save. Rebound. Scores! This one will count. And we're tied at 2. And we're even with 3:45 to go. Now the crowd is buzzing now. Panthers in the offensive zone. Jones shoots the front. They score! They score! Marchand was in front. Incredible. Now point to moved ahead. Carter Hagee. Bingo! What a comeback by the Panthers.
It took less than 3 minutes.
The Panthers are 3 for 13 on the power play in this series, but they were 3 for 3 in the first win. So they're 0 for 10 since. It's been a good penalty kill in the last several games for Tampa Bay, but no wins outside of game 3 to show for it. On net. Score! A wheel around power play goal in front. Getting up shot right on the doorstep. For Hagee, who always seems to score big goals for the Panthers in the playoffs, does it again. Loose in the right wing corner. Marchand back on the back check. Kucherov in the high slot. Kucherov tried to drag it through the skates of Losterinen. Turned it over. And here's Marchand pivoting. Little one-touch return on net. Score! Skates in front. Lundell! Marchand threw it to the blue paint. And it looked like it just banked off the skates of Anton Lundell. Stretched in by Mikkola. Victor Hedman double team. Losterinen tries to take the puck away. Almost got it to Marchand. Losterinen has it back. Banks it up top. Forsling a drive. Score! Was it tipped in front? Launched by Gustav Forsling. And the Panthers have the lead back. It looks like Barkov got a tip of that puck on the way in. Tried to swing one back to Radish, but a good recovery. And Losterinen gets the clear. Moving in, Bennett shoots. Score! Bennett out of the box and to the back of the net to give the Panthers the lead back. And peel off for a change.
And that's what they're doing, quick shifts here, and Tampa Bay cannot even get the puck in the zone right now.
There's Lundell, the counter to Marchand. Marchand pulls up, backdoor, score! Losterinen off the feed from Marchand. The
insurance goal and a 4-point night for Luostarinen with under 7 minutes to go.
See if he can get an empty netter to seal this victory, climb that list even higher.
The net is empty, and it floats towards it. Score! Sam Reinhart softly into the empty net for the Panthers. 3-goal lead with 4:24 to go.
33 seconds remaining. Verhaeghe carrying. Verhaeghe pestered by Marner. In behind, it's Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk out high. Jones scores! On the power play, Florida's on the board.
A sharp Panthers team tonight.
Now you heard Mark Messier saying sleepy was the word he used for the Panthers and their play. Centered by Lindell, score! Eetu Luostarinen, right on cue, makes it a 2-goal game. And he'll be a guy with some experience, 3-3 record this year. Lindell with a shot, short side off the side of the net to the left of Wall. Retrieved by Marchand. Schmidt moves it along. Here's the shot. Score! Uvis Balinskis makes it a 1-goal game. A keep along the line. Here is Seth Jones for Reinhart. Shot. Got a piece of Bennett. Verhaeghe around toward Tkachuk. Carlo intercepted. Barkov fights. Bennett shoots. They score! 1-goal game again.
No update on his timeline, but his locker was removed from the room for now, and Matt Murray is the backup.
All right, Emily, great stuff. We hope for the best for Anthony Stolarz. Here's the shot. Score! Sasha Barkov on the power play for Florida. Yeah, you heard Matthew Tkachuk say that to Emily, that he felt like they did start on time after they were late, in the words of their head coach Paul Maurice, in game 1 at the outset. Eetu Luostarinen for Lindell. Marchand, score! 15 seconds into the second. And centering the fourth line now for the Leafs. Lindell fired in. Marchand braced for contact. Centered by Lindell toward Luostarinen. Ekblad toward the net. Score! Anton Lindell ties this game at 3.
Evan Rodriguez, a Toronto native, will dump it back in. Morgan Riley to the wall. Brandon Carlo takes a hit. It's loose. Barkov. He scores! What a goal! Leadership from the captain. And an answer from Sasha Barkov.
When you take the puck to the net,
below the faceoff, that's to get to that traffic area in front of the net. Mitch Marner and William Nylander get the helpers on the goal by John Tavares, his 5th of the postseason and his 2nd tonight. Rodriguez with a shot, stopped by Wall, and a goal-saving play at the goal line. Brandon Carlo going down. We'll take a look at this again, I'm sure. Shoved a bit by Ekblad, shoulder on shoulder, Tkachuk and Benoit. For the defense for Florida, really getting confident here. Here's Bennett, right in, out in front, they score! Carter Verhaeghe on the receiving end of a beautiful pass. We're tied. Schmidt moves the puck. Gadjevich will go for the front. Carried by Nosek, a shot. They score! It pinballs home. Tomas Nosek leads the rush. Gadjevich for the front. Kulikov again. Up top. Marchand. His shot tipped. It's in! Brad Marchand wins it in overtime. See if they make any plays from the goal line out. Give Toronto a different look. Set play, Kachuk for Hagee. Jones hammers it. Shielded by Wall. A chance, they score! It's Carter for Hagee on the back door. And Florida breaks the ice. Stick handle away from Kachuk. Good gap by Ekblad. Bennett with Verhaeghe. Bennett drags it, moves it. He scores! What a goal! Sam Bennett brings the house down. 2-0, Florida.
Barkov for Jones, ahead for Boqvist with some room. Boqvist had it knocked down by Woll, long rebound, batted out of the air by Reinhart, and a good stop by Woll on a rebound for Boqvist. Woll sharp again as he was in game 4. Passing down low, Reinhart, they score! Aaron Ekblad makes it 1-0 Florida.
If I punch him in the mouth, you're not going to give me a penalty, right?
Puck was batted out of the air by Benoit, but wound up with Verhaeghe. Now Kachuk played it back to Schmidt. Off it goes, Kulikov, and they score! Florida leads 2-0.
This shot is deflected off of Scott Lawton's stick. Dmitry Kulikov.
Ekman Larson poked it along for Marner. Backhand pass didn't click. Forsling quickly to Reinhart with help coming. Out in front for Boqvist, and they score! Jesper Boqvist put on the top line tonight, and he makes it 3-0 Florida. After a couple of home wins in the first 2 games of this series, when they were scoring with regularity, won 5-4 and 4-3 in the opening 2 games of this series. Mikkola scores! Another goal from a Florida defenseman, Nico Mikkola, and it's 4-0 Panthers. Won the Cup in 1967, haven't been in the final since. This is 9 straight years in the playoffs. It's not like they're never even around the postseason. And here's another goal, this one from Greer. Another unlikely goal score. The depth of the Panthers on full display tonight as A.J. Greer makes it 5-0.
You know, Murray rose to prominence in Pittsburgh. Oh, what a shot.
Helped him win a Stanley Cup at age 22, and Marc-Andre Fleury got injured. The rout continues.
Marner back out to the point. Stopped by Carlo, did not get through. Barkov clears the zone to Rodriguez. And now Seth Jones moving in, shoots, scores! 1-0 Panthers as Seth Jones beats Joseph Woll. Now Marchand. Marchand shoots, saved by Woll, rebound comes out. Lundell around for Marchand, and now Mikkola.
Marchand's been all over it his last couple of shifts.
Saved by Woll, score! 2-0 Florida. What a shift for Brad Marchand and the Panthers. And the Florida Panthers have taken a 2-0 lead as Lundell banked it home. Skated ahead by Tavares. Up the boards. Cut off by Jones. Panthers stay onside. Here's Greer. Kicked out by Woll. Greer slides it across. Score! Gadjevich makes it 3-0 Florida.
I wouldn't be opposed to it either, Edzo.
Could this be his final game as a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs? Unrestricted free agent Mitch Marner. Score! Marchand, the shot deflected in by Luostarinen. It is now 4-1 Florida. Right off the draw, Reinhart beats Woll. Luostarinen and Jarnkrok, Pacioretty sends the puck back out. Ekman Larson pokes at it. Now it's Marchand, sends it down into the empty net. An exclamation point off the stick of Marchand. His third point tonight, as he will go 5-0 in Game 7s against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now Orlov comes over. Too far for Jarvis. Jones keeps it alive. Here's Tkachuk, who has not scored in 9 games. Takes the return from Reinhart. Now out to Barkov. Matthew Tkachuk with it once again. Here's Barkov. Down low. Backhand shot. Score! On the power play. Carter Verhaeghe gives the Florida Panthers a 1-0 lead in Game 1.
Yeah, that's one thing you take advantage of. The fourth line out there for Florida, defending. Maybe you can make a play like that. Good job by Gostisbehere.
Stahl lost the puck. Score! 2-0 Florida. Aaron Ekblad following the giveaway by Stahl. Mikkola back on the puck now for Florida.
Gostisbehere wanted that puck coming down the weak side, and he came back to the bench upset.
Here's Mikkola across for Greer. He scores! 3-1 Panthers. Nico Mikkola. Panthers have gone 15 minutes of game time without a shot on goal. Rodriguez leaving it for Bennett. Bennett scores! Their first shot in over 15 minutes. Sam Bennett with a power play goal, extending the Panthers' lead to 4-1.
Considering we hadn't had a stoppage since the Gostisbehere-Marchand get-together, you'd have to think.
Score! It is now 5-1 Florida. Luostarinen beats Anderson. Verhaeghe now sends in deep. Tkachuk and Orlov came together. Good job on the forecheck here by a defenseman. Forsling allowing Florida to keep the puck in. Score! Forsling! Just a minute, 17 seconds in. The aggressiveness from the Florida defenseman continues as a group, and Forsling opens the scoring. We're getting back to the original point. Jackie reported on the pregame show for Carolina in Game 1, only one scoring chance off a rebound the entire game. Svechnikov knocked off the puck, kept alive by Mikkola. Now coming out from behind the net is Verhaeghe. They score! 2-0 Florida. Strong move from behind the goal made by Carter Verhaeghe. Martner, short-handed attempt. Here's Rodriguez, back the other way. Looks okay here. This shot gets blocked. Now behind the net, puck comes back out to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe, another block shot. Verhaeghe with it again. Score! 3-0 Florida. They connect on the power play. Van Bennett with it. 45 seconds. Now Ekblad. Ekblad, long shot deflected wide by Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe swings it out in front. Score! Bennett! His second of the game. It is 4-0 Florida. What a shift.
Well, it was just a matter of time.
Well, Garrett Rank came out of the bullpen twice. 3 days apart. Here's Ekblad. Moving to his right. And shoots. Score! Barkov. Top of the crease. It is now 5-0 Florida.
Obviously was getting an earful there from the Panther bench.
Here come the Panthers. Barkov. Across. Mikkola. Towards the net. Score! Back in February.
They're going to learn at the Olympics too next year.
Yes. Penalty expires. So the Hurricanes kill it off. Here comes Boquist. Nice move to the inside. He scores! Back in the lineup, replacing the injured Reinhart. Boquist puts the Panthers back on top with a spectacular move. Mikkola behind the net. Doubles it across. Verhaeghe, nice spin move. Clears the zone for Tkachuk with Bennett. Mikkola joining as well. Bennett for Mikkola. Score! Second of the game for Mikkola. It is now 3-1 Florida.
That led to this goal. The third one of the game for the Panthers.
Here is Barkov to the net. Score! Three goals on 7 shots for the Panthers here in the third period. Barkov has one of them. Score! Fourth goal of the period for the Panthers as they extend to a 5-1 lead. Redirect wide to the right of Bobrovsky by Svechnikov.
Good try by Morrow there, that shot pass.
Foot to hit by Boquist, 2-on-1. Lundell with Marchand. Lundell across. Marchand scores! Will not return. The Panthers lineup. There's Seth Jones setting things up top. Now Ekblad. Ekblad shoots, score! Deflected in front on the power play. The Panthers are on the board as Tkachuk redirected it past Anderson.
Well, you talk about being direct.
Now Bennett leaving it for Seth Jones.
Remember, Florida failed to get it clear on the one faceoff, and Carolina wasn't able to take advantage.
Here's Bennett towards the net. Score! Rodriguez! We are tied at 2. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart for Florida.
Come on, Kenny. Can't do that.
Just kidding. Marchand in front, score! Lundell! Third goal of the period for Florida. They take a 3-2 lead. Anton Lundell, the redirect. Off the setup from Brad Marchand.
Greer's on the bench, but I have seen him for at least 12 minutes of playing time in this third.
Barkov cuts away from Orlov, slides it across, score! Carter Verhaeghe! And the Panthers go back on top. Out it comes to Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere shoots, deflects by. Reinhart moves the puck ahead from Barkov. Now Bennett out of the box, racing in, picks up the puck, and scores!
He had Verhaeghe lined up, Walman did.
Now Tkachuk for Verhaeghe, turns, unable to get the shot away, rolled off his stick. Chased down by Matthew Tkachuk. Into the slot, Verhaeghe scores!
Let's keep an eye on this. Bennett was in the blue paint. How did he get there is the question.
Skinner's palms up.
Sam Bennett credited with the goal. Deflected off Bennett. The shot from Verhaeghe. That's his 11th of the postseason. Leads the NHL. Here's Rodriguez. Back out for Schmidt. Cross ice. Score! Marchand gives Florida their first lead of the series. Connecting on the power play. Now Henrique winds it around. Verhaeghe settles the puck down. Across it comes for a shot by Bennett. He scores! His second of the night. The Panthers now lead 3-1. Now it's Tkachuk into the Oilers zone for Bennett. Sending it back out. Shot blocked in front by Jake Walman. Here's Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe's shot did not get through. Dave Smith. Score! Sam Bennett with 2 goals in game 5-1 opens the score for Florida on the power play in game 2.
Guys, the Edmonton bench is incensed to the right of me.
Great fans and audience here tonight.
Bruce with the best seat in the house.
Absolutely. I like mine too. I like his, but I like mine a little better.
All right, one of the top 2 seats. With the Oilers leading 2-1. Schmidt for Losterinen. Plus ice Jones. Score! Seth Jones ties game 2 at 2. Under 12 to play, second period. Here's Verhaeghe. Dropping it back off and a save by Skinner.
I think I might have hit Barkov in front.
The jump with the shot. Now Jones for Verhaeghe. Here's Kulikov with a shot. Score! The Florida Panthers tie the game at 3.
Just a matter of time for the Florida Panthers. These last...
Going some time along the wall. Trying to get it through for Verhaeghe. Now Draisaitl. Back out for Nugent Hopkins. Look out. Here comes Marchand on a breakaway. Moving in on Skinner. Score! Short-handed. 4-3 Florida. Draisaitl. Back out for a shot by Ekholm. Missed the net. Ahead for Marchand. Moving in on Skinner. Marchand is... It's in. He scores! Marchand wins game 2 for the Panthers.
Take the parade to the penalty box, and especially we talked about it in the first period of not playing 4-on-4 against the Oilers because they have the 2 stars up front where they really dominate. Penalty coming up here.
Here's Marchand with a shot. Score! Now Verhaeghe with a long shot. That gets blocked by Ekholm. Bennett back out for Schmidt. Into the slot. Rodriguez. Verhaeghe shoots. He scores! Verhaeghe the other. 2-1 Florida. Perry on the power play from Bouchard and Ekholm. Score! 3-1 Panthers. Reinhart beating Skinner. His first point of the series, and it's a huge goal for the Panthers. Just a minute 20 after the Perry goal. 35-year-old Frank Mahovlich held the record.
Bennett with a huge hit up on Colza.
Colza back on his skates. Marchand at 37. And now the Panthers with a 2-on-0. Moving in on Skinner. Score! Bennett! 4-1 Florida. Panthers work it down low to Barkov. Under a minute to go on the Edmonton penalty. Oh, and a pass! Ekblad to finish! Reinhart setting up Ekblad. Power play goal. 5-1 Panthers.
Edmonton penalty.
Here's Forsley. Now Mikula.
2 minutes for cross-checking and intended in misconduct.
2-man advantage continues. Rodriguez scores. Evan Rodriguez makes it 6-1 Florida. Their third power play goal.
That's an easy call for referee Chris Rooney, and what a chance here for the Panthers.
2-man advantage. The chunk waits. Scores! played by Barkov. Here's Jones. Now Barkov, down low, in front, saved by Skinner. Score! Second of the period, Matthew Tkachuk. On the power play once again, 2-0 Florida. For Edmonton, Verhaeghe up the boards. Frederick had it taken away by Verhaeghe. Final minute, first period as Reinhart shoots in. Stetcher back for Edmonton. Pass out in front, score! It is now 3-0 Florida. Lundell in the final minute of the opening period. Big hit behind the net on Stetcher. Off the giveaway, Lundell converts. Here's Tkachuk, moves it back in. Pickard, now Kulak. Held in by Verhaeghe. Now across, Tkachuk with it. Score! Reinhart!
Getting it back in the boot.
Now Marchand splits the defense and scores! What a move by Brad Marchand. He beats Pickard. The Panthers score first for the fourth consecutive game. Here's Janmark. Now Ekholm, 2 minutes remaining in the period. Picked off by Bennett. Bennett for Tkachuk. Tkachuk in with a shot. Blocked. Bennett scores! His 15th of the postseason. Just after a great penalty kill, Bennett makes it 2-0 Florida.
Annihilated, we got embarrassed, and thankfully we had those 2 days in between Game 6 and Game 7 traveling back to New York and eventually won.
Here comes Marchand, looks to put a move on Walden, gets the shot away and scores! Another spectacular move by Marchand! His second goal of the night, 6th of the series.
Can't say only, Bush, right? Can't say only 60. Just amazing, believable. The greatest.
Gretzky, Lemieux, McDavid.
That's a heck of a list.
There is Reinhart with a shot. He scores! Sam Reinhart makes it 4-1 Panthers. Oscarina over for Florida. Puck kept alive by Edmonton. Long shot. Awkward stop for Bobrovsky. Perry had his stick lifted. Oscarina clears for the empty net. Score! And that silences the crowd here in Edmonton. Now Ekholm takes the puck away from Barkov. Draisaitl works it back. Now across from Ekholm to Bouchard. Reinhart with the steal. Nice move. Comes to the net. Scores! Bouchard, blocked off at the line. Excellent stick there by Lundell. Here's Rostarinen. Rostarinen, back out, jump back and shot. Score! Now Barkov with it. Defended by Henrique. Carter Verhaeghe turns, shoots, knocked down by Skinner. Puck is loose. Score! Sent towards the net by Barkov. Reinhart may have gotten a piece of it. The Panthers now lead 3-0. Puck play by Verhaeghe. Now Barkov, Verhaeghe, back to Barkov. To the empty net. Score! It's a hat trick! Sam Reinhart! Here's Bouchard. McDavid blocked off in front by Ekblad. Here's Verhaeghe. Puck sent down towards the empty net.